There are other situations where you must file taxes. If you have a situation where your income is too high, then you may be subject to alternative minimum tax. Alternative minimum tax is a tax system that runs parallel to the standard tax system but has different tax rules. AMT payers, who generally have relatively high income, essentially calculate their income tax twice, under regular tax rules, and under AMT rules, and then pay the higher amount owed. AMT calculations limit certain breaks for some taxpayer so that their tax bill is higher. If you owe alternative minimum tax, or you owe additional taxes on early distribution from qualified plan including IRA and other tax-favored account. Note, generally, any distribution from your qualified retirement plan, annuity, or modified endowment contract that you receive before you reach age 59.5 is an early distribution. The portion of the early distribution that include an income is subject to additional 2.5% tax. If you are filing a return only because you owe this tax, you can file Form 5329 by itself and you do not need to file federal or state tax return. You have household worker, who is an employee, you will need to pay at least 3 types of taxes: Social Security tax, Medicare tax, and federal unemployment tax. You may need to pay state unemployment tax too, depending on what state you live in. If you are filing a return only because you owe this tax, you can file Schedule H by itself and you do not need to file federal or state income return. Or, you owe Social Security and Medicare tax on tips you did not report to your employer, or on wages you received from your employer who did not withhold these taxes, or you owe taxes on recapture of the first-time home buyer credit for a qualifying home purchase made between April 9, 2008 and December 31, 2008. Note, you generally must repay the credit over 15 years. To repay the credit, you must increase your federal income taxes by 6 2/3% of the amount of the credit for each taxable year in the 15-year repayment period. The repayment period begins with the second taxable year, following the year of qualifying home purchase. Or, you owe write-in taxes, including uncollected Social Security and Medicare or RRTA tax on tips you reported to your employer, or on group term life insurance, and additional taxes or health saving account, or you owe recapture taxes, or you or your spouse, if filing jointly received HSA and Archer MSA distribution or Medicare Advantage MSA distribution. Note, an HSA distribution and MSA distribution is a withdrawal from health saving account. HSA distribution taken to pay for eligible medical expenses are not taxable, but they still must be reported to IRS. Medicare Advantage is Medical Saving Account. MSA is a special type of saving account. Medicare gives the plan an amount of money each year for your healthcare expenses. Or, you had net earning from self-employment of at least $400. Net earning are Schedule C profit multiplied by 92.35%. There is no self-employment tax on Schedule C profit of less than $433, or you had wages of $108.28 or more from a church or qualified church organization that is exempt from employer Social Security and Medicare taxes, or you owe taxes on advance payment of premium tax credit that were made to you, your spouse, or a dependent who enrolled in coverage through the marketplace. You or whoever enrolled, you should have received Form 1095 showing the amount of the advance payment. If you owe taxes on advance payment of premium tax credit, or you required to include amount in your income under Section 965. Note, Section 965 requires United States shareholders to pay a transaction tax on the untaxed foreign earnings of certain specified foreign corporation as if those earnings had been repatriated to United States. If you have any of the situation listed above, then you must file taxes in 2024. But, if you do not owe AMT taxes or additional taxes on qualified plans such as IRA, or you do not have household employee taxes, or You do not have Social Security and Medicare tax on tips, or you do not have recapture of first-time home buyer credit, or you do not owe right in taxes, including uncollected Social Security and Medicare or RRTA tax on tips you reported to your employer or group term life insurance and additional taxes on health saving accounts, or you did not have recapture taxes, or you did not receive HSA or Archer MSA distribution or Medicare Advantage MSA distribution, or you did not have earning from self-employment of at least $400, or you did not have wages of $108.28 or more from a church or qualified church organization that is exempt from employer Social Security or Medicare taxes, or you did not owe taxes on advance payment of premium tax credit, or you were not required to include amount in income under Section 965, and if the situations mentioned above are true, then you do not have to file taxes in 2024.